Michael Bennett, and they could sign Haloti Ngata. On the flip side, the Cowboys have been quiet. NFL Network's Jane Slater reports the price is too high for Dallas to make a run at Earl Thomas or Tyrann Mathieu. And ESPN's Justina Anderson reported they have no interest in Dominican Sue. Shannon, how wide is the gap between the Eagles and the Cowboys?
I like the Eagles. The Eagles, old Cardi B, they be making money moves. Okay, how big is the gap? It's not as big as the Nile River is long, but let's say it's as big as Lake Havasu. How about that, Skip?
As wide as Lake Havasu?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You would agree with that?
Yeah, I'd buy that right now.
Close enough. Good enough.
Now.
I didn't hear anything this offseason about Doug Peterson saying, well, I really need to make this offense more Carson Wentz friendly. You're like, he good. He won a Super Bowl with the backup. And he gets the guy who's going to be MVP back at some point next year. So, I mean, this year. So we know that. Jerry Jones is standing. Now, I get it. You drafted all these guys on defense, Skip, and you want to give them a chance to flourish.
Yeah.
But Jerry knows how this works. He went out and signed Prime Time. Why did he sign him, Skip? Because he wanted to win them bowls.
Yep.
He wouldn't make the move for Charles Haley because he wanted to win them bowls.
Yep.
But now, all of a sudden, he don't want to spend no money in free agency. Okay. Let me know how to let me look. Eagles going to be there for a while because Doug Peterson, I like Doug. Doug, he said, you know what? Late January and early February, this is going to be a normal occurrence for us.
Okay.
Early December, it'll be a normal occurrence for you guys. Season over.
Yep.
So get ready for next year.
We're going to finish last in the division. Is that what you got?
Y'all ain't going to win the division. I don't care where you finish. You won't be first. So if you're not first, you're last. So that's where you're going to be.
Right,
that's what we know. Yeah. I love what the Eagles are doing. Go out and get Michael Bennett. Put pressure, hits on the quarterback. Yeah. I'm sorry, Skip. Spend some money and go get Tyrann. If you don't want to trade your first-round pick or second-round pick and get Earl Thomas, I get it. But the honey badger, Tyrann Mathieu, is right there. He's a playmaker. Skip, you need playmakers on that side of the ball. You don't take the ball away. You were 27th in big plays. Big plays are defined as plays of 20 yards plus or more. You were 27th. So you get no explosive plays on offense. You don't take the ball away and put points on the board defensively. So how you expect to win? But I guess, hey, you got the number one value. Team is valued the most. You sell more merchandise and everything. Jerry got his own TV, radio show. That's all fine and good. But he ain't get, hey, Eagles about collecting them trophies now.
Whatever games we play in next year will be the top-rated games of the year in the National
You
Football.
want top-rated? Eagles don't got no top-rated game. They just got that old Lombardi. Now, which one you want, Joey? You want the Lombardi or you want top-rated game? I don't know how y'all do it, but when you play football, it's all about Lombardi, not ratings.
Okay, so for once, and just for one day, you got me. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. The Eagles have won the offseason, or at least they are winning the offseason. Because to your point, you go out and pull off a trade out from under Bill Belichick's nose for Michael Bennett. Belichick stepped slow. Gotta wonder about that. Gotta wonder. I don't know what's going on there. Then you add insult to my injury. You go get Haloti Ngata. And I know he's more at the end of the line, but is he not a big old rock in the middle of that big anchor?
They don't want you to get no yards. They were like number one in rushing last year.
And then I thought they might lose Nigel Bradham, and I have respect for him at linebacker. And yesterday they keep him, gave him, what, $40 million for 5 years? They gave him some money, and he's worth it.
Y'all lost Hitchens.
We lost Hitchens. And they also, the Eagles, went out and got that Darryl Worley, who I like a little bit from the Panthers because they did have one big loss. Patrick Robinson, who was their breakout slot corner last year, he went to New Orleans. So you got a little, and remember, they're a little vulnerable in the secondary. They're not great in the secondary. They're just pretty good in the secondary, okay? So that will help shore that up. And they did lose Trey Burton, who I also have respect for at tight end. But all told, they won the offseason to date. But I remind you, he who laughs last laughs best. And I will have the last laugh on this one before all is said and done. I agree with you about Jerry Jones. He is shocking me with how silent he is because Jerry Jones made his way in the world by plunging in the oil field and then plunging to buy the Dallas Cowboys when he was the outsider who had no shot, and he took a big shot, and he pulled it off.
Yep.
And then as a young owner of the Dallas Cowboys, he plunged and went out to the arch rival they were chasing in the NFC, run by Carmen Policy, and said, we will take Charles Haley off your hands. Remember this?
Yes.
This is the move. This makes way for 3 Super Bowls.
Yep.
And Carmen Policy was naive enough to say, yeah, we're sick of Charles Haley. Yeah, we'll give him to you guys. I know you guys are getting close, but he won't come back to haunt. Yeah, he did. He came back to haunt everybody on the schedule. And then to your point, San Francisco broke through in the first year of Barry Switzer after Jimmy was gone, and boom, Jerry goes out and plunges and signs away Dion from the San Francisco 49ers and beats the 49ers with Dion.
Yep.
Okay, that was the Jerry I used to know and love. I don't know what happened. He's a Hall of Famer now. Is he just resting on his laurels, right? I don't know. But really, the truth is, over the last 4 years, Jerry Jones decided, I'm not going to plunge anymore. The last plunge he made that I can see is for Brandon Yu's car. We're going back 4 years ago from Kansas City. He was just a free agent.
Yeah.
They gave him a ton of money. Yeah, and he was pretty good. He's still pretty good.
Yeah. The Ravens picked up his option.
No, I know.
But here's the thing, Skip. Granted, they do not. The Eagles don't have the best secondary, but what they're weak at, you guys can't take advantage of because you don't have guys that can get down the field in a hurry.
Yeah.
You guys don't have playmakers. You got one, and he happens to be your running back. Now, if you think you're going to run the ball for like 2,800 yards, one guy, okay, fine and good. But we know that's not going to happen. But you tell me that Dez Bryant and Jason Witten and Terrence Williams and Cole Beasley going to change people's lives?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nobody can separate. Nobody can get free. Cole Beasley gets doubled every play, and his production dropped by more than half from the year before. That is scary. So what is going on with my Dallas Cowboys? They have become completely homegrown. It's draft or bust. They're just drafting kids, and they're saying, we believe so much in Will McClay, who's our draft master, that we're going to bet on all of his picks to grow, into real live football players. And I saw flashes from the kids last year, maybe not enough, but they're saying we're going to stay the course with the kids. Orlando Scandrick, our guy who's been here a couple of times, he was kind of the odd man out, but he's still on the roster. So I don't know if they're going to keep him. That's like
he has to be released. He said he want to go elsewhere.
Well,
he want to win.
Yeah,
Ask Green Bay how that, just sticking with the draft, how that works out.
Well, I don't know. So their guy, they drafted DeMarcus Lawrence Taylor, as I called him last year. They tagged him. So they gave him $17 million. I'm good with that because, especially for the first 6 or 7 games, he was a force. He was a force
the whole year.
Yeah.
But guess what, Skip? Do you see that money that Jacksonville just gave Norvell, that guard?
Yeah.
Martin said, Zach Martin said, I got 4 Pro Bowls up under my belt.
Okay, and so that's what's happening. They're going to pay the people, the studs that they drafted. And they did keep David Irving with the second-round tender, and I think he could be pretty great. And they're just saying, okay, we're going to have to pay Dak, and we're going to have to pay Zeke, and we're going to have to pay Zach. And, we are paying Ty Smith, and I don't know about his back. It comes and it goes, and he missed too many games. And by the way, just for the record, Joe, I thought I'd throw this out. There was only one game that really counted last year when the Eagles played the Cowboys, and it was the one at the Cowboys. Guess who didn't play that day? Remember? Let's see. There was no Zeke. There's no Ty Smith. Interesting. And then, there was no Sean Lee on defense. And Joy's fantasy kicker, he couldn't play either.
You mean Shank Bailey?
Yeah.
He's the bust.
He used to be the clutchest kicker ever. Well, he lost it. But at that point, he was out. So all those guys are out, and still Dallas led that game 9-7 at halftime over Wentz in a lifetime. I have no idea how that happened.
And look at where you were at Atlanta. And don't look now, but the Giants getting better, Skip. They got Nate Solder. They making some moves. Everybody making money moves. Except your team.
So if my team has Ezekiel Elliott for all 16 games and somehow Sean Lee manages to stay upright for all 16 games, your Eagles will start to be in trouble because this is still a loaded football team that does have the 19th pick in the first round and the 19th pick in the second round. And trust me, one or both will be receivers. One, probably the second round pick will be a receiver. And that receiver will step right in and start. Jane Slater also reported for NFL Network that Jerry made a quote-unquote honest offer for Sammy Watkins. I'm not sure how honest it was because he got $30 million guaranteed to go to the Chiefs. But at least that shows me a sign of a little ray of light that at least Jerry tried to get into the bidding on Sammy Watkins.
Oh, I'll give you $5 million a year.
Maybe.
No, yeah, Sammy Watkins says I will not.
And Jane Slater also reports that Des Bryant is still dug in and will not take one penny less. So here we go. If again, the happiest day of my recent life will be is if Jerry finally sees the light and cuts Des Bryant, clears the decks, and goes with young receivers. I don't know who they are, but you just got to let others have opportunities.
I just don't see how they pay Des, you know, that $16 million, $12 million base, and he's going to count, what, $16 million against the cap. I just don't see it. I just don't see how. He's not that guy. He's not Julio. Those guys, Mike Evans, those guys deserve that kind of payday. They deserved it. He earned the contract, but when you sign the contract, you don't get to say, well, I did this for the past 3 years, so I get 3 years to bull jive.
Yep.
That's not how it works. You have to continue, and he has not. 3 years. It's hard for me to believe to see Dez play dip over the last 3 years to say, you know what, now he's finna pick back up. I just don't see that happening.
It will not happen. I would completely agree. And there is another guy we've had on the show still out there on the market named Bryce Butler. Jerry, just do it. Just sign him. Bring him back. Give him some money. Give him some money. He's close friends with Dak Prescott. He's got a wavelength with Dak Prescott. Do it, Jerry. It's your only hope right now. Draft a receiver, sign Bryce Butler. That would do it. That would turn it around.
He's going to keep his son dead.
And what's going to happen with the loaded Philadelphia Eagles is they just might implode from within because you are underestimating what's about to happen. That we have never seen anything like this scenario in which the backup quarterback, quote unquote, just played the two best back-to-back playoff games in a championship game and a Super Bowl we have ever seen. Show me better numbers than Nick Foles put up in those two games. You cannot. So you're telling me that if Carson Wentz says he's healthy, and you know him, he's going to like run through a wall to be healthy. He'll say, it's my job and I want it back game one. He'll probably be a little gimpy, maybe not quite be ready. And Nick Foles, the Super Bowl MVP, will be over there holding a clipboard. Do you know what those fans are going to do in Philadelphia with the first incompletion that Wentz in a lifetime throws? Do you have any idea what's about to, the havoc that's about to be wreaked on poor Carson Wentz? No quarterback will ever be under more fire than Carson Wentz will be. He went from MVP front runner to, oh my God.
No.
This is
Eagles fans won't even see the first 10 incompletion he throw. You know why? Because they'll be looking at that flagpole. Super Bowl champ.
Yeah. You wait. This is going to be the story of the year in the National Football League.
Stop.
It's what's going on between Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, and it may end up being you have two quarterbacks and you have none because the pressure on both of them is going to bring both down.
We ain't got no pressure.
Yeah. If I were those guys, I would trade Nick Foles before the season.
No, was it? Whoa.
Trade him. Just trade him.
Hold on. Why do you think they would ever take advice from you, who's a Cowboy fan and an Eagles hater?
No.
They should listen to you. No.
Yeah. Well, listen to me now.
No.
Listen to me now.
They're loaded.
Yeah. They're loaded. I agree. I got nothing.
Shannon, I'm so proud of you.
What?
You're finally saying they and not we.
They are loaded. Like Sade say, they're loaded.
Growing. Next up, the Cavs are on the road in Portland tonight. History does not bode well for Cleveland because they've been blown out by the Blazers in their last 3 visits. Portland has won 10 straight, while